Hi everybody and welcome back. This is Silky Intuitive Tarot. My name is Nancy and I'm going to read for you today. This weekend's reading. This is for the 18th and 19th of February. It's unbelievable. We're almost into March already, right guys? Well, we're going to look at the period of this weekend. Saturday, Sunday. For some of you it's already Saturday. And this might just be relevant for some of you. As you wake up, open your eyes and welcome in a beautiful weekend. We're hoping our energies are going to be such too. We want to go into the weekend lighthearted, happy, no problems, enjoying the sunshine. As you can see, finally, we're going to get some sun here in the Midwest of the U.S. where I live. It's going to be warm today. 65 degrees, they said. It's beautiful. Perfect. Any more right now? We're opening ourselves up to more information, and I think we're going to go with those. All right. Here we go. I was wondering if we were going to start with this. I saw it earlier, and son of a gun, here it is. We are going to start. For some of you, it's the reincarnation of an old love. It's being with a love and deciding, yes, this is the one. Some of you, if you're single and available, you may be meeting the love of your life this weekend. I had a feeling there's going to be a brand new, beautiful beginning for someone. Now, let's see what we have. Well, I think we'll just kind of see what this is. Let me look at something. I'm going to look at this card too. Now, why not? The Two of Cups right next to it, right underneath. This was at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, I think we're, some of us are meeting up with our spiritual love equivalent this weekend. How much fun is that for you guys? We're going to start with, now I said spiritual equivalent, and I kind of had a feeling maybe you're going to meet this person at church on Sunday. But when you do meet this person, there's that automatic soul connection with them. If you're single and you've just met someone and they hit you upside the head like, wow, you are the other part of me, that could very well be the one. Let's see what else we have here. The Two of Wands. This is called the waiting game. And like, yeah, see, it was at the bottom of this deck too, next to the Two of Cups. Patience. Patience. This is a relationship that maybe some of you have been waiting for. This could be someone safe from work, and you've had your eye on them for a long time. And they finally noticed you and they ask you out. It's that attraction. It could be that spiritual connection that you're looking for with someone else. But this is speaking loudly to a relationship. One that has gone through its paces, and now you're waiting for the developments because something big, something major is going to happen for someone this weekend. Again, this could be a connection you've been waiting to make. This could be you just being patient, knowing that someday, somewhere, the right person is going to come. You're going to see them face to face. And it's going to be love at first sight, right? Okay, so someone is meeting their perfect partner. It's love at first sight for someone. The Ace of Wands. This isn't just a soul connection. This is like the whole experience. Knowing that someone is meant for you and having this deep physical need to just have your way with one another. So we've got a great big beginning wanting to start for two people who may just be meeting for the first time this weekend. Now, Michael just said to me, this is a blind date. Are any of you going on a blind date this weekend? Because someone is certain that you are going to fall head over heels with a friend of theirs. You're about to meet that person. This is a friend of someone's, a long-time friend, someone that somebody has been wanting to fix you up with. Well, that connection from the past, you're going to meet them. Now, just know this person could be a past life connection. This can be that karmic soulmate connection coming around to complete karma. Because that's what, it wouldn't surprise me if the Wheel of Fortune turns up somewhere here. Pardon me. We have a really deep, deep connection coming through for someone. And you're going to discover this person possibly on a chance meeting or a blind date of some kind. You may already know this person from your past. They may have been a friend from your childhood. And you look at this person after 35 years and go, damn. So, you know, that's also possible. The class reunion I just heard. The Ace of Swords. Well, new communication with someone. Someone new. Maybe coming in after a period of being alone. You're waiting. You maybe have been waiting for this person to arrive in your life for a very long time. It's coming. It really is coming. And if this person is someone that you've been wanting to align with in the past, if you are going to a class reunion from your grade school, high school, college, whatever it is, you may be reuniting with someone from the past, even a past lover. Maybe you thought about that person for years. And they're about to come back into your life. Some of you. Now, you may have to look at your, not only your sun sign, but your moon, your rising, your Venus, anything else that, even planetary positioning. If it means something to you, then look at it, because it may actually be holding a truth. Now, speaking of holding a truth, we've got the star. Okay? The star is that desire, the wish, the coming forth with absolute enlightenment, being very clear over what this situation is going to mean to you. And I think it's almost instantaneous. You look at this person and they go, oh my God, this is what I have been waiting for all my life. Well, now we have the Eight of Swords. And that can be definitely possible for some of you. Maybe you know the situation is coming, but you don't know how to approach this person. You're fearful. Pardon me. You're fearful of making yourself known, maybe, to this person, this energy, this situation. Because maybe you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid of being rejected in some way. Or maybe you will feel unnoticed or isolated in some way. I almost feel like someone goes to a gathering, a class reunion, a wedding, an occasion of some kind where a lot of people are gathered. And you know this person is in the room. It's someone you thought about for years. But you're sitting in the back of the room. And you're waiting. And you're patiently waiting for an opportunity. For what feels like this very popular energy. This person who kind of has popularity and status. And they're circulating among the crowd. And they finally manage to get to you, and they're like this bright light in the room, and they're face to face with you, and you don't know what to say. You just don't know what to say. But you offer them a drink and ask them to sit down, don't you? Because this reunion is going to be a reason to celebrate for someone. Get over the shyness, get over the fear. When are you ever going to have another opportunity like this to come face to face? Maybe with someone that you've always loved. This is the reunion of someone who maybe you were happy with at one time. But life changes and situations take us away. But now we're coming back. And there's a reason to celebrate for someone around this reunion. It may not have ended well the first time. Maybe you were sweethearts in high school. And it was the last day of school. It was graduation day. And one of you was going in one direction and the other was going in another. And you broke. Your situation was broken. Of course there was heartache and loss, probably for both of you. But time heals all wounds. And for some of you, for even one of you, this karmic situation is coming through to heal old wounds, and to maybe come back as something permanent. Because I do feel there is a love connection here for someone. Well, now we have the Empress. We have someone who is full of possibility, full of growth, full of abundance, even pregnancy, but I don't really read that in such a general context here. I think this is a situation that has the potential to grow, to flourish, to be grounded, even to be earthy, to be well-rooted in nature, but something very fertile and potential, something that has the possibility of growing bigger than you ever considered a situation growing. So there's growth, there's potential, there's possibility, and it's another number 3, which to me, 3 threes in a row, well, I can't really explain to you how that makes me feel. Number 3 may be very important. And it is the month of March. So I do want, even we have 3 ones here too. We have these 3 new beginnings. Again, really important situation happening here. This adds up to 3. These add up to 9. 9 here. Again, we have 2 of them. The number 9 may be very important for some reason. If you're going to hook up and something happens here, don't blame me. Okay, I wasn't there. I didn't do it. Protect, please, because it's a possibility. I wasn't really going to talk about it, but this person that some of you might be hooking up with, something more may grow out of the situation, and it may need to have a diaper changed every 15 minutes. So be aware that that can happen here with this energy. Now, if you're old like me, you're laughing right now. You're laughing hysterically. So go ahead and keep laughing, because there's the little voice in the back of my head that's kind of chuckling at me too. But I do know that there is an element of you out there. This can happen. All right? And with the 3 threes, I really have to mention it. It would be irresponsible of me not to. Well, actually, it's 4 threes if you really add them all up. Now, well, the 4 of Wands. This is foundation and achievements. It could be the start of something more secure, more I don't want to say permanent, but permanent. Even though I don't really like the word permanent, because what is? In this life, is there anything that's really very permanent? So maybe there isn't much. I don't know about the permanence of a situation. But whatever the experience is this weekend, there's a growth of some kind. And it makes you feel more secure about your life. For whoever this is, resonating for. It's certainly not going to talk to everyone. Oh, it's got to go here. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Well, like I said, for some of you, you may be going back home for a celebration of some kind, a gathering. And you may be traveling this weekend or over the course of the next week. I think this is a situation that you are wanting to happen if this is you traveling back in time. Traveling back to a life maybe that you once lived, but you left it. But something may happen on the road. And I don't mean literally happen on the road like a flat tire. But maybe that isn't such a, make sure your car can handle the trip. I think that's just a warning for someone. Next to it, we've got movement, choices, and decisions. So make sure your car is working before you go. Because something is meant to happen. And if you have a breakdown, it's a possibility that whatever connection you were supposed to make here, this coming together for whoever this is going to bring changes into your life. This meeting, this love at first sight with someone possibly from your past. There could be movement around that situation. Definitely with moving on and movement, you may not only travel back home to reunite with this person, but there may have to be decisions connected to this person and moving. You may decide to move back home to be closer to this person. Material and spiritual prosperity, the 6 of Pentacles. For whoever this is talking about, pardon me, there's an element of being materially satisfied. But there's also a spiritual connection. We said so here. So there is a very deep connection, and it can be a connection to the past. But you've got this really strong sense that you can grow from the situation. There's a real chance, if your life is right and their life is right, you can possibly bring these two lives together. Because for whoever this is, it definitely feels right. The 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal. So this reunion may be giving someone something to think about. Deciding about changes in your life, how you really feel about the changes in your life. Maybe you were hurt by this person before, and they're asking you to open up and let them back in. Well, someone has a reaction where they turn themselves off. They withdraw. Maybe to consider what it is that they really have left behind. Asking questions. Maybe, is this what I want to do in the future? Well, now we have the Five of Swords. Wow, conflict. This is a feeling of defeat. You know, I have to wonder how the situation originally dissolved for you and this other person. Was it a breakup because someone cheated and now this person is wanting to come back in? I'm hearing another scenario. Someone's at a wedding and someone's ex is there. This person wants back in. If you don't know that, this person wants back into your life. And they cheated on you. And they left you for someone else. And you've picked up the pieces of your life. But now they want back in. This is part of what it is that you're considering. Is this a situation that you want to let back in? Is this person someone you want to let back in? We have the Six of Wands. Here it's called victory and success. What it really says to me is that you're going to make the right decision. It's whatever feels right to you. Now, the rebirth of this situation, this karmic rebirth of a situation. Maybe you had children with this person. I almost feel like this is an ex-husband. Pardon me. There's some truth. I'm wondering if you're meeting up with an ex-husband. Again, I think I'm getting somewhere. Hold on. Okay. I feel that this weekend may be significant for someone. They're meeting up with an ex-spouse, father, wife of children. It's a family event. It feels to me it can even be another kind of social event. But I do see that this is two people reuniting. And even for a brief time, are faced with the question of whether or not they want to reignite the relationship or let it fall to the wayside. Someone's in conflict with that question and decide that they're going to depart from the situation before it gets overly emotional. That is the message. Someone doesn't want to face their emotion with this. It's probably the right thing to do. I don't know if this is the right time or place to discuss it, but again, free will. You're going to do what you want to do in the situation. Truth. This is judgment. The decision to weigh all your options, to examine what it is in the situation that can grow, or what you have to leave behind? Does it have potential, or is it something that should finally die? It feels very karmic to me. Now, we have the Emperor, someone who really decides to take charge of their own emotions, to weigh themselves individually, to examine themselves and decide what it is. That is the balanced situation. Another one. Look at all of this all of a sudden at the end. The Death card. Transformation. So we have transformative decisions here, and transformative decisions here with the Death card. This talks about rebirth. Judgment does, but it's about weighing your options and making the right choice. Transformation ends anything that isn't useful in your life anymore, that just doesn't work for you. It ends the situations that are no longer prosperous in your life, that may actually be dead weight. There's transformation that is asking to be taken here. But our authority figure, he takes charge of his life. He makes these things happen. So for whoever this is resonating with, you've got serious transformative times coming up for you. It's based around this reunion, though, this weekend. Now we have partnerships and alliances, the fourth, 3. Okay. You may be asked to join up again in an alliance with this person. They may be reaching out to you and asking you to rejoin with them in a partnership. You're going to have to be the authority in the situation and make the decision. Is this something that I want to do again? Is this a situation that I really want to go through again with this person? Maybe this is the ex that cheated on you with the woman next door, and he's asking you for another chance. It's up to you whether you're a male or a female, whether you're in a hetero or a homosexual relationship. Like, I care. It's all about love. It's all about trust. It's all about who the hell you're going to trust. This person who may have drug your heart through the mud for the fourth 3 here may be looking to do it again. You have to ask yourself, you know what this person's potential is. Do you want to go through that again? Do you really want to go through that again? Boy, did this reading get rough. Thank you, Lord, whoever, the universe. You'll make the right choice. You're going to make the choice that's right for you. You're either going to forgive, and you're going to transform because you decided to really look at the situation as the authority figure in the relationship, because maybe this other person had caused some pretty rough situations for you. Well, for some of you this weekend, you're going to be faced with the possibility of that person wanting to join up again. This is really about you reflecting on the situation, deciding, where have I been? Where can I go? Does it have the potential of moving forward? Can it grow? Does it have potential? Or am I going to go back to the same painful place that I was before? This is a situation where you're seriously being asked, do I want to go back? Or do I want to move forward? Even if I move forward alone. Even if I move forward alone. 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 There's a lot of people moving forward alone. It seems to be a great theme here. So we've got a situation. You love this person. Yeah, sure. Love just doesn't go away. If you were in a committed situation with them, you were probably in love with them the second they decided to stick a knife in your back. Those feelings don't go away. So for some of you, you're being asked to reevaluate a situation where there may have been deception, where there may have been heartache, and you're being asked. You can transform your life, or you can rework it. I mean, redo it. Not rework it, redo it. You can do the same old thing over and over again. Or you can do it in a different way. Maybe with the same person. If they're flexible, if they're opening up to transformation, you have to ask yourself, can this person be a trustworthy partnership? Because the universe is there for you, regardless of whether or not this person turns out to be the one that you should be with, whether or not they are your destiny. You're really being asked to reflect on that question. I think that's about all Spirit has for us today. Oh my God. This is like repeat over and over and over again, guys. It's like Groundhog Day on steroids where love is concerned. But where I guess a lot of people are going through some pretty rough times where love is concerned. Some of you are being asked to reevaluate that situation before you move on. But regardless of what your choice is, some of you are going to really, you're going to really be opening up your embrace to a lot of possibilities. Okay, guys. Now, there is still a love reading for this week over at my Vimeo channel, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Go on over there, take a look. Some of them have time constraints on them. Some of them are just general energy for each sign. Go check out Vimeo. There's a lot there. If you want to get a reading meant just for you, just look for the contact information at my Weebly website. That'll give you some direction on how to order a private video. Until the next time, guys, have a great weekend. If this wasn't for you, if it was, good luck. Do some reflecting. Do some reflecting, because it feels like even though this person may be really hot and sexy, and it feels like they really want you again, Spirit is asking you to take a closer look, because they may have the potential to hurt you again too. And so you really need to examine that. And I don't know why I'm saying that again. It's important for someone to hear. Bye, guys. I'll see you with Monday's forecast and a love reading for next week. Oh, yeah, and I'm getting ready to roll out the videos, one a day, because they're going to be big, one a day for March and going into April. Love and general. So that's what I've got for all you guys. That's the coming lineup. And until the next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Love one another, guys. Let's not screw one another over. Be cool, everybody. And peace.